Land. Every living being in this world is dependent on land. Land is the basis of food, shelter, and clothing for every living being. Our society recognizes the legal rights of the individual over land. Globally, there has been an increased focus on land rights as they are so pertinent to various aspects of development. Land ownership can be a critical source of capital, financial security, food, water, shelter, and resources. Though our constitution and governance system recognizes many rights, many are denied of such privileges and rights. An individual's social status usually deprives the individual of such rights. This situation is very alarming in the backward regions of our country. Similarly, such alarming situations prevails in two districts of our state, namely Mayurbhanj and Kendujhar, despite being endowed with natural abundance. The number of socially backward classes in these two districts, that is, the scheduled castes and scheduled tribe, is more than 50%, which includes many primitive tribal groups. The solution to the various problems related to land and land rights are inaccessible to these scheduled caste and scheduled tribes and minorities who are not in the mainstream of development. For them, access to land and land rights are customarily limited and in most cases has no legal recognition. Moreover, women, despite their hard work, income and contribution to more than half of the economy, are deprived. Because the literacy rate in this region is only 28%, it is one of the important reasons for their exclusion from the mainstream. To address such grave issues, Institute of Social Sciences or ISS is implementing a project under the aegis of PACS or the Poorest Area Civil Societies. This project is funded by the DFID of United Kingdom. WSCA is also associated in this project. This project is known as Improved Access to Land of Socially Excluded Communities for Livelihood Security of Kendujhar and Mayurbhanj districts in Odisha. PACS works with civil society organizations to help groups claim their rights and entitlements by promoting inclusive policies, programs, and institutions at local, district, and state levels. This project is implemented in 350 villages in 50 Gram Panchayat of Kendujhar and Mayurbhanj districts.
ये जो कार्यक्रम ग्रहण करा जायछि सेथरे आमे चेष्टा करिछु विशेष करी तीनटी वर्गर आदिवासी हरिजन बा दलित वर्ग एवं महिला माने केते दूर हमर राजस्व व्यवस्था भीतर को प्रवेश करि परिछंती.
The main strategies for this project is to create suitable atmosphere in the project villages, advocacy before the government and the media, advocacy for women's land rights, considerable participation of Panchayati Raj institutions in various platforms, improved methods of communication for ease of information to the village communities, etc. To implement these strategies, the main activities consists of to create suitable atmosphere in the project villages, baseline survey, training and creation of Bhumitra workers, formation and strengthening of land rights committees, practical participation with revenue officials at different levels, identification of model village for special interventions, dissemination and publicity of various land-related issue through radio and other materials.
आमे तले काम आरंभ कलु सेतळु एनजीओ सिविल सोसाइटी मानकर साहाय्य आमे सहयोग चाहिथिलु एवं समान मध्ये जोगै दउचंती. आपण भी देखिबे हम तहसील मानकरे अनेक एनजीओ संस्था से माने जतळे इनक्वायरी होची मूलरु से जे से माने रहउछ एवं से सब समय रे सब स्तर रे से हम सहयोग करछ.
The criterion of the fulfillment of the main goals of the projects are increase in the rate of land recognized to eligible families under the Forest Rights Acts, increase in the rate of ownership of leased and revenue land among the excluded families, increase in the number of eligible families getting possession of the distributed land, and excluded families getting ownership of homestead land, etc. Among the various strategies taken to meet these goals, the institution of the Bhumitra cadre engagement is unique.
प्रत्येक पंचायत रो गोटे गोटे आदिवासी युवक मानकु चिन्हट करिछु जो मानकु कि आरआई अमीनो ट्रेनिंग कोर्स दिया हेछि भुवनेश्वर रे गोटे रिकॉग्नाइज्ड ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट रे.
Tribal youths from the project villages were trained and educated and given practical orientation on survey and settlement. 46 Bhumitras from the 50 project Gram Panchayats were trained as RI and Amin, out of which 10 Bhumitras are associated in government works. From the rest 36 Bhumitras, 8 are associated in PACS project areas. As the Bhumitras are local, they can keep working after the completion of the project and it will make the project sustainable.
सर हमरो जाऊ ISS थ्रू रो अमीनो गासिले आरआई के जाऊ मोपा पे चलला हमरो जमीना.
The government has instituted various schemes and projects for these deprived people excluded from the mainstream of development and the mainstream of the nation. Voluntary organizations have vital role to play in the successful implementation of such programs. Realizing this, the issue of land rights has been connected to the Panchayati Raj system and committees such as GLRC or Gram Panchayat Level Land Rights Committee. In each block level land rights committee, at the district level committees have been instituted. During the project period, ISS and WOSCA have created cadre in all the 50 Gram Panchayat. Because of such empowerments at the grassroots, the villagers are now adept and competent at formal discussions, making agendas, passing resolution and sending it to the block level land rights committees. In their journey on the path of Swaraj, this is their significant progress.
वर्तमान सेमान तांकर राइट्स एंटाइटलमेंट्स तांको अधिकार सब जानिला परे तांको अधिकार पई लढिया पई आगे आसिलेनी सेटा होची सबुठो बड़ अचीवमेंट आमे देखुछु.
Another achievement of this project is the creation of 21 model villages by ISS. Besides land and forest related issues, care has been taken in these villages to address issues relating to basic amenities like drinking water, toilets, health, education, NREGS, Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana, etc. Serious efforts by PACS, ISS and WOSCA, hearty cooperation of the government departments, cooperation of the villagers, untiring efforts of the volunteers, project staffs and cadre had resulted in the success towards achieving the goals of the project. Many socially excluded people have benefited by utilizing the land after realizing the rights and getting possession of the land.
रेवेन्यू लैंड रे तो कहले मु कहबी जे हमर बहुत उडे केस निया होची जेमति कि होमस्टेडलेस जो माने घर ढियो नाही तांकर हमें देखुछु कि एप्लीकेशन दे फाइल करूछु तापरे जो मानकर जमी नाही चाष जमी नाही तांकर भी एप्लीकेशन फाइल हे पड़चे फाइल करूछु एवं हमर जो माने एनक्रोच करछंती तांकर सेटल करा होउची.
They have secured their future by utilizing the lands for horticulture, pisciculture, animal husbandry, tusser rearing and for houses and homestead.
आज्ञा सेटा जंगल जमा अधिकार हम किसी साहाय्य पाई करी एपट लगैछु.
अच्छा
जंगल जमी अधिकार अनुसार ये पट्टा मिलला परे सरकार देइचंदी गछ लगे
आज्ञा
अच्छा ई गछ लगे व्यतीत तो आपण जमी आउ कौन है सब काम
आम तो हिरो दिया ये सब कम लैंड डेवलपमेंट कम
से कागज मिलला पर सरकार पाखर मु घर गुटे से जगार घर करने मत सुविधा हो गला से खतियानटा देली तापर से माने कहले तुम तो नुआ जगह पाइछ टसर चाष करुछ सेठी घर गुटे कर आगे फॉरेस्टर माने आमको धमकाउथिले सेठू वंचित हनु माने आउ से माने धमकई पारु नांती आउ जो जगहटा आमे पाइलु से जगार वर्तमान पनीपरिया एवं पोखरी मध्य खोलिया पई योजना रखुछि
माछ केते लाभ कल गत वर्ष
3000
अच्छा ए वर्ष माछ छाड़छ
हां ए वर्ष छाड़ाई
भलो बढ़ुछन माछ
हां
Let this project be a ray of hope in the path of social security and prosperity for the socially excluded in Kendujhar and Mayurbhanj and also spread to other districts.